In Yandere Simulator, I feel like Kizana Sunobu is a wasted character. Her traits are mostly negative, and the bad things overshadow the little good things she has. So I can't understand anyone wanting to date her. As a former Yandere Simulator fan, whose favorite character was Kizana, and who knew every inch of the game, I come up with a better story, B, a better design, and C, a better personality. So buckle up, cause here we go. I guess if you clicked on this video, then I don't have to explain Yandere Simulator's concept. I think every single person on Earth knows about Yandere Simulator, but maybe they don't know the characters. So for those sake, Kizana Sunobu is the third rival of the game, and she is the drama club leader. The Yandere wiki tells that she is a snob, if you wouldn't tell by her very creative name, which actually means snob, and an egotistical individual. In the third week's story, she plans to play Romeo and Juliet on stage, and figured that Senpai Taro Yamada would be the perfect character who can symbolize Romeo. The first thing that I want to mention now is her in-game design. The color purple is a great choice for her, since it gives total royalty vibes, and the red roses create a contrast that goes great with her hair color, while it creates a theater-like color theme. The roses also significates elegance and beauty, which is perfect for her character, since she wants to be famous, popular and beautiful. But I really dislike how Yandere Dev seems to portray her character. The number one thing that I dislike is that she, just like Amai, only talks about her special interest, and just the whole conversation feels so forced. And it is not lifelike, because when you talk with someone, you rarely ever talk about your hobbies. And I feel like that is the center of tension in the whole game, like their one and only gimmick. And I feel like design-wise it is a not very creative one. Even though she likes acting, she should talk about movies, shopping, nails, hair, favorite actresses, singers. Maybe she could have a band that she and Taro likes, so they have some kind of bonding. Anything really, just use your fucking mind a little bit. And the second part that frustrates me is that she is never going to come out. Yandere Dev didn't touch her for months now, always finding excuses not to work on the game. And at this point it is really tiring, like the game has been out more than a decade, and out of the 10 rivals there is only 2 finished, and one of them are very boring, if I have to be honest. And Kizana being half done and also pretty boring does not help the situation at all. And in my redesigning series, the uniforms are different, and hers is custom made. I believe she is a character who would never wear the same outfit as the others, so she would do anything to be a little bit more unique. In Yandere-chan and Taro Yamada's redesigning video, I showed how the basic uniform would look like, and now let me talk about what Kizana changed. First of all, she has an asymmetrical skirt with some lace handcuffs and a stunning neck color, which makes her look more sophisticated and unique. The colors are the one thing that I didn't change really. It is still burgundy with dark blue, but if you've seen my other videos, then you already know what I'm talking about. I played in my head with the idea to make her wear purplish pink eyeshadows and nail polish, but without them she still looks so much more complex and completed than the other characters I have made so far, so I didn't want to make her look that out of place, if that makes sense. Her in-game hairstyle, however, I really don't think two croissants, or for my French audience, croissants, growing out of her hair is the best choice in this case. There are a lot of characters who already wear pigtails, and there is Kokona who, let's be honest, wears the same hairstyle, and it looks way better actually than Kizana's, so I decided to just make her hair curl up and she keeps it down. So her silhouette is much more puffy and elegant as the other ones, and Yandere mentioned that the more curls a character has, the more royal they are in the drama club or anything. So her having a lot of curls makes sense since she is the leader. And I changed her to roses a little bit. I created some crown-like thingy around her hair. I think it makes her look like a goddess of some sort. And even though her lipstick gives a more unique touch to her, I decided to give a beauty mark to her face as well. If you see my Taro Yamada redesign video, then you can see that their beauty mark actually match each other and in the same place, and I thought that it was such a cute concept. But the eye color was a little bit too boring in my opinion. I generally don't really enjoy characters who share the same eye and hair color, and even so if they have a very simplistic color palette. So I did make her eyes emerald green to make it pop more, and I felt like red, purple and green really suits each other in this case. And with the overall color palette, this tan skin color suits her more than a pale one. I know that in Japan the beauty standard is pale skin with dark eyes and hair, but first of all, it is an anime-inspired game and there is a lot of colorful haired characters in it. And secondly, who told you that Kizana is going to be Japanese? Since I already mentioned this, then why not talk about her story? So she is an exchange student who came from French, and it greatly explains why in the first 2 weeks she is missing. She is a stunning woman who works a lot for being this beautiful and to be as talented as she is. But due to her family being richer and more important than most of normal families, she grew to enjoy the finest thing in life. However, she is not as one-dimensional as before. She generally doesn't see any problem with her personality, and it isn't really that big of a deal because I don't want her to be that full egotistical person, but a little bit, just a teensy bit. For her relationship with Senpai, I want them to dislike each other first. At least Taro. Kizana, ever since she laid her eyes on Taro, she fallen in love with him. But Taro feels like her personality is really off-putting and he doesn't shy away from telling her that, so every time they interact with each other, Kizana gets more and more down to earth, which makes Taro appreciate her more and more, to the point of falling in love with her. And actually, Kizana worked so hard to discuss the Romeo and Julia play with the others, since Taro is not a drama club member and there are so many talented male actresses in the club. Here is the new and revamped Kizana Sunobu. What do you think of her? I will gladly read your comments too. I always respond to all of them. And while you're at it, you should definitely subscribe if you enjoyed my video. I was Mind, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next video of mine, but until then, have an amazing day, do what you love, and bye bye.